Hello, everybody. We are here to riff on a really bad plagiaristic, that's a word, right? Plagiaristic reviewer. It goes by the name FreeNintendo21. This is episode 23 of his The Good, the Bad, and the Classics series. I'm going to turn this down because I know how loud this intro is. CrazyGamesProd.com. I tried going to that website in a separate tab. The website does not exist. At least according to Microsoft Edge, it doesn't. So yeah, there's that. This guy's intro is, I guess, original. At least original as, a lot of video game footage can be. But trust me, everything else, literally everything else from this review of Metroid 2, lifted from the SGB review, or some call me Johnny review, of Metroid 2 released back in 2010. And this was aired in 2013, but this upload is from 2014. So yeah, I will be editing in bits of Johnny's review where I feel it's appropriate, where, I don't need to riff to just explain what was lifted. Whatever.
And what better way to celebrate Halloween is to take a look at another Metroid game? Now, early this year, I looked at the original Metroid on the NES, and now
Did you
that
know?
I, the retro game nerd, am ready to take another challenge, decided to take a look at the Pocket Adventures, which is Metroid 2: Return of Samus for the Game Boy.
He's even speaking in like the same sort of speed, if you get my drift.
Now, as I said before, I fucking love Metroid. Produced by the late Gunpei Yokoi, Metroid became a popular game on the NES. After selling 1 million copies, a sequel had to be made. Well, it can't be for the NES this time, but it was for the Game Boy, which is the hottest thing at the time.
Indeed
Metroid
it
2 Return of
was. Take
Samus
it
was
away,
released in
Johnny.
1991 in America and 1992 in Japan and Europe. It's hard to believe that Metroid is more popular here in America than in Japan, and I have nothing to complain about. Now, since this is the first portable Metroid game, it does seem interesting to play it on the go, but to me, I like playing a Metroid game on the TV screen. So here's what I got for this one. Ladies and germs, meet the Super Game Boy. It's a Super Nintendo
Oh my
system that will allow
god,
you to play
you
Game
lifted
Boy
this
games on
like
your TV.
directly from
It
the
also gives
SGB
Game Boy
review.
games color. Nowadays it looks average, but back then it looks awesome. Well,
Back then it looks
standards.
awesome.
So my
You can't even get your
podcast right here
freaking
at the
grammar
house,
right.
Where we get some eerie background music that settles the mood of the game. Actually, it's starting to annoy me, so let's just move on. That the original
See,
game has
I haven't even watched the whole review in a while, and I remember, it like, not word for word, but I remember a good deal of it.
But back then, if you get a used copy of this game, you might not know the flying cock is going on here. After the defeat of Mother Brain and the space pirates from the first game, Samus was tasked from the Galactic Federation to travel to the Metroid home planet SR-388 and terminate every single Metroid that is around there. Now,
See, at least if this guy were original, I wouldn't know what to expect. But the fact is, he plagiarizes, and what really is there to make fun of there? I mean, I can riff on the video all I want, but at the end of the day, it's Johnny's content, and it's like, I can't really go further than, oh, look, he stole this. He's a fucking asshole, but, I'll try, damn it. I guess.
thinking that this planet is more like a boring-ass neighborhood because destroying every member can't be due under 2 hours. And what am I to judge? This is Samus we're talking here. So we begin the game and we're taking.
And this is Johnny you're talking here,
because
because
Starship, which is actually seen in future games. The controls and gameplay has been improved since the first game. First, you start off with 30 missiles in your arsenal, along with 99 units of energy instead of 30. She also has the morph ball and the long
damn
so we don't have to
message
complain about it not
voices.
traveling across the entire screen. Seriously, that was just fucking stupid. Samus is also improved here. Besides the fact of better visuals details, she could also duck to take down ground enemies with these, and she could also shoot down. Thank you. Oh, hold it, she still can't shoot diagonally.
And you still can't make original content.
While you travel the planet, you'll find these red dwarfs which will obtain power
Also,
to extend your arsenal.
Fun fact, this guy recently half-assed an apology for plagiarizing. He tried to use the excuse that he had lost both his parents, but that somehow excused, like, his behavior, I guess. But no, that does not excuse blatant plagiarism. Line for line, bit for freaking bit. As I said in earlier attempts at a video like this. That probably won't go up. Yeah. Your parents leaving you at an early age, leaving the mortal world, does not excuse blatant plagiarism of videos by established reviewers. It's it's not that hard to be original. I mean, and you can't just pass this off as, oh, just a coincidence. You blatantly lifted, like, you basically changed maybe 10 words in Johnny's whole script to make it your own. My god.
The returning weapons from the first game are the morph ball bombs, the high jump boots, the ice beam, the wave beam, which is more effective in this one, the barrier steel, which now gives Samus his famous shoulder pads, and of course, the screw attack.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
You even lifted the screw attack bit.
Power-ups, which can help you out during your journey.
I'm speechless.
New to the beam power-ups are the phaser beam and the plasma beam. They both shoot lasers, they travel through walls, and they cover up the most grounds. They're okay, but I don't think I can take care of much for these for long. New to the morph ball family is the spider ball. It can latch on the walls and make it easy to climb up. Kind of like Spider-Man.
Can it make it easier for you to write your own damn script?
Goodies, I don't think you can use it that much. But now this gives me an obvious question. Every time when I activate the spider ball, why does it always sound like a wet fart for some reason? Seriously, it sounds like a wet fart.
Your voice sounds like that too, especially when you're lifting words directly
from
established
viewers. The last power-up you could obtain is the space jump. While pressing jump at the right rhythm, you could jump repeatedly up to places that you can't even imagine. This can actually make the spider ball obsolete. Now, the main goal in this,
you know who also makes your reviews absolute? Absolute. Obsolete? Some call me Johnny.
Now you might be thinking, Retro Game Nerd, you already said that Metroids are the nastiest creatures from the last game. If this game is all about destroying them all, then this game must be fucking hard. Well, not exactly. In fact, if you encounter the first Metroid, you get to see they are actually hatching. No longer jellyfish with fangs, Metroids come in 4 different forms.
Yet your true originality has taken a long time to hatch, clearly.
Weakness, the ice beam, so you don't have to freeze them to shoot missiles at them.
Turn
if you see
one
one,
down
just
a
switch
little
to your
bit.
missiles and fire away. Well, it's fine and dandy that much, but I'd rather stick with the original Metroids. Now, Metroid 2 is nowhere
I'd also rather stick with the original review, but I've got to make this video to spread the word about your assholery.
It kind of looks like dog shit for some reason. But I know it kind of looks like mud, but I'm just calling it dog shit anyway. The progression in this game is to kill all the Metroids in a given area. By killing the last Metroid in the area, an earthquake will appear to lower the level of lava, so you can go into the next area and kill the next batch of Metroids.
I think maybe an earthquake also lowers the IQ of anybody who watches this, expecting something original. If you expect something original and watch this, I'm sorry to say, you were cheated.
Some of them are hard to find, but others are not really hiding from you. This might be another thing from the memory limitations. Since the areas in this game are so small,
creativity limitations, more like.
NES counterpart, you can't see anything at once. It can be easy to get lost in this game, especially when areas are branched out like a tree. It's like if you look throughout the entire
Too bad you can't branch out.
You can't find that one fucking Metroid that is blocking your way to complete the area.
See, I can come up with these jokes, but they're easy. Like, at least with something originally bad, I would have to work harder to come up with my jokes. But here it's just too easy. You became rather boring the minute I clicked on this video.
I should say you have to be careful when you fight them. Omega Metroids are not that hard, but they just take a crap ton of missiles to kill them. I have a pro tip here. If you manage to hit them in the back, you can kill them faster. And trust me on this, you don't want to run out of missiles in this entire game. And if you do, you're going to have to farm for more, and that can make me the chairman of the board. Now, this game has some energy and missile refills for you, but they are limited in this game, and you're going to...
You are the chairman of the board. You had to be seriously bored to lift somebody's review word for word, instead of making your own original damn content.
While space jumping through this big and empty room, we see an egg-like piece just above us that we can't get to yet. Wait, I didn't pause again. Oh, you fucking asshole! The Metroid count bounced from 1 to 9! Why the fuck would it cause me to do it like that?
His voice gets so damn squeaky when he's angry too.
Yes, the last batch of Metroids are original ones. And just like the first game, you're gonna need the Ice Beam and 5 missiles. Well, there is also a plus in this one. When you enter this room with a decapitated Chozo statue, you will equip the Ice Beam just in case you don't have it yet. Okay,
if only this review followed the game, where, akin to finding original Metroids, we found original content, but sadly, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Well, it's a good thing there's an opening so you can refill before the final fight. So now that's taken care of, we can take on the Queen Metroid. And she's piss easy. To start off, you ledge to the
These
left and
jokes
shoot
are
a
also
hell lot of
piss
missiles
easy to
at the start of
make,
the fight.
if you couldn't
The
already
strategy goes
tell.
like this, and it's always the same. She'll lunge at you twice, step back, and shoot projectile. That's it. That's all she does. The projectiles are easy to avoid by screw attacking into them, and when she lunges at you, just fire away like there's no tomorrow. You will get hurt, but it will get the job done. She sometimes gets stunned if you shoot her with her mouth open. Yeah, that sounds incredibly gross. After you defeat the
So do
Queen, she will
you.
disappear in thin air for some reason, and... Huh, no countdown or self-destructing sequence here? Well, I'm okay with that. So after that, we get to the egg that I mentioned earlier, and oh shit, it's hatching. Oh, so cute as a baby Metroid, which actually confused Samus as its own mother. Now seriously, I would die for shot.
No, seriously. That's what you sound like.
The rest of the game is to travel through the tunnel and get back to Samus' ship where we're taken to the credits with no ending for some reason. Instead, we get this running animation in its place. And if you beat the game fast enough, again you'll get to see Samus without her power suit, with hair somehow flows in space. Now, a lot of people call this the black sheep of the series because it's actually different from the original game, like how Mario 2 is different from Mario 1, and how Zelda...
Sadly, you're no different from the original review. Johnny did it first, and he did it better. You are doing no one any favors whatsoever. You are doing people no favors whatsoever by lifting his review word for word and just changing it to fit your name instead of his and pass it off as your original content. I'm giving this video a dislike, by the way, when I'm finished with making this video, exposing you for the plagiaristic asshole that you are. Again, if plagiaristic isn't a word, it should be, because it describes this guy perfectly. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy makes money by doing this. I'm pretty sure he has a Patreon. I think he has people that support him for making this unoriginal ass content. I might actually check it out once I'm done watching this review. Watching, quote unquote. I'm just making jokes at his plagiarism expense. Casual people who watch reviews should also be careful not to watch this guy until he makes some original content that's actually worth a damn. Ugh.
So maybe next time when I have time to do another Metroid game, I'll take it on Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. Right now,
oh my god.
I need to prep myself for this. I gotta get some coffee, some soda, or beer, whatever.
Oh, Jesus. What a freaking train wreck. There's not much left here, just, yeah. Okay. Let's check out this guy's channel description. See if his Patreon is there. Okay, about... Patreon, here we go. Making 2018 strong. This is November 22nd. We here at Crazy Games Productions are working on some big projects for next year. With your help, we might get these projects done for your entertainment values. This guy really needs spell check. Here's a list of projects we got for 2018. Heathcliff, the Fast and the Furriest, Where's Waldo, Metroid Fusion, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Tomb Raider, Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout, Deadpool, Superman, Mario Kart Double Dash, yada yada yada. I'm sorry after what you did to Johnny for taking his content, then you should never come to YouTube or Twitter ever again. My thoughts exactly. If I were logged in, I would totally like that comment. Go do something else than this, dumbass. Yeah. I couldn't agree more. He has 0 patrons and $0 a month. I'm honestly glad. 0 of $1 per month. A big thanks for your support. Well, That was certainly something. Don't support this asshole. He doesn't make content worth damn. Expose him more. Make it known that this guy is committing the crime of plagiarism. I am Jinzo Fighter, and I will see you next time, hopefully with another Knuckles Mania speedrun shenanigans part.